Good day, everyone. You are welcome to mathematics. It's a free class. Today is Friday, 10th July 2020, and the topic once again is money. And today we are looking at the part 3 on this topic. My name is Olusegun Adebanjo, your maths teacher at Kids and King Nursery and Primary School, Owode Ibeshen, Ikorodu. Before going into today's lesson, today will be the third contact on this particular topic. During the first contact, we look at basic meaning of money, identification of the various denominations of Nigeria currencies. Then we're able to relate currencies, that is coins and notes. Then we look at some of the currencies used around the world. On the second contact, which was taken just this Monday, we look at how to change naira to kobo, how to change kobo to naira, addition of money, subtraction of money, and multiplication of money. So today we want to look at we have 3 learning objectives. At the end of this lesson, you say to yourself, I should be able to the first one, do basic shopping involving addition of money. The second one, do basic shopping involving subtraction of money. The third one, do basic shopping involving multiplication of money. Okay, those are the 3 things that we are looking at today. So let's start. I have your content here. The first one, shopping involving addition of money. For every standard shop or every standard store, once you enter, the items are displayed and the prices are also tagged with the item. So for every item you want to buy, there are prices for the item. So if you go with a particular amount, so that at the end of the day you won't tell the story that touches, to avoid that story, so you don't spend more than what you have with you. Okay, because if you do, you might not be allowed to leave that place. So you look at the item, look at the price. Can I afford this particular one? If I pick 1 or 2 items, will I be able to pay? So that's the essence of teaching you some of these basic things so that you grow with them. Okay, like in the example 1 now, we have that dress, that's the gown. The price for that gown is 100 naira 50 kobo, and for the cap the price is 50 naira 75 kobo. So if I need to buy these 2 items, I should be able to do my addition properly, so that once I'm giving the amount to pay, sometimes those selling try to play smart. They can decide to tell you the price that is more than what you are buying. So if you know your addition very well, nobody will be able to extort money from you. Okay, so 100 naira 50 kobo plus 50 naira 75 kobo. So you can see the addition there. 0 plus 5 under kobo now will give us 5. 7 plus 5 will give us 12. But you can't write 12 there, because once you write 12, that will become 3 digits, and that's more than 100 kobo now. And you remember 100 kobo is equal 1 naira. So that means anything that hits 100 cannot stay under kobo. Only 2 digits can stay under that kobo. So please take note of that. So 7 plus 5 is 12. So we'll put down 2 and carry 1. So if you carry that 1, now 0 plus 0 will give us 0, but the 1 we carry, when we add that to it, that will give us 1. Then 0 plus 5 will give us 5. Then 1 plus 0 will give us 1. So the addition of the 2 items will give us 151 naira 25 kobo. I hope that is clear. Then the example 2 now, there are 3 items there to be bought. One is that basket is 40 naira 50 kobo. Then I think that's pack of sugar, that's 61 naira 75 kobo, and the third item there 72 naira 15 kobo. So if I have to buy all these 3 items, so let me see the amount that we need to pay. So we had everything together. If we cannot do the 3 addition at a time, do 2 first, then the whatever you get from those 2, then you add it to the third one. Okay, but here the 3 are being added together. So 0 plus 5 plus 5 will give us 10. So we write 0 and carry 1. 5 plus 7 will give us 12, plus that one 13, then plus 1 14. So we write 4 and carry our 1. So 0 under naira now. 0 plus 1 plus 2, that's 3. With the 1 we have carried, that's 4. Then 4 plus 6 10, plus 7 17. So we put everything down since it's under naira. But if it's under kobo, that's a no-go area. Okay, so that's about shopping involving addition of money. Okay, so now let's move on to subtraction involving addition of money now, and shopping involving subtraction of money. Sorry, we have the learning aids here. For those items, the amounts are being displayed here. You can see for the jug 72 naira 15 kobo, for the basket 40 naira 50 kobo, for that bag 120 naira 89 kobo, for the cup 50 naira 75 kobo, for that probably is a cake pack 55 naira 70 kobo, for that there's 140 naira 11 kobo, one is 60 naira 85 kobo, one is 32 naira 75 kobo, one is 72 naira 15 kobo, and one is 10 naira. Okay, so all of them, they have their prices. Then there's 174 naira 80 kobo. So for any item picked, you should be able to, which is bigger, which is small now, which is small, and that's talking about subtraction now, because for subtraction you pick the big amount up and the small amount under. Okay, so now the content is here. That's the content 2 now. Shopping involving subtraction of money. The example 1 says find the difference between the cost of sugar and knife tea. The cost of sugar from the price tags there, we have goes for 55 naira 70 kobo. Then the cost of tea is 32 naira 75 kobo. So it means that cost of sugar is bigger than that of tea. So the cost of sugar is up and that of tea is down. So let's look at the difference. I told you the difference is the same thing as minus, and minus is the same thing as subtraction. Okay, so let's look at the difference now. 5, if you want to take away 5 from 0, it is impossible. So we'll borrow 1 from 7. Okay, that will give us 10 minus 5, that's 5. Remember, we have 6 left there. 7 cannot go in 6, so we'll go over to the naira side and borrow 1. So making 16 now. 16 minus 7 will give us 9. Then since we have borrowed 1, that one is left with 4. 4 minus 2, 2. Then 5 minus 3 is 2. So the difference is 22 naira 95 kobo. Alright, so for example 2, Aminat has 100 naira and she bought a cap. How much does she has left as a change? For some of you, when you are sent on errand, you should know. That's the essence of teaching you these basic things, so that, because you are not too young to be sent on errand, so that nobody will play smart on you. So Aminat has 100 naira and she bought a cap for 50 naira 75 kobo. She should have change, of course. So let's see how much change is left. The change is 49 naira 25 kobo. So if you do your subtraction very well, properly, with borrowing, with carrying, borrowing from one place to the other, then you should have that right figure. So let's look at it. 5 from 0 is not possible. 7 from 0 is impossible. 0 from 0 is possible, but mind you, we have to borrow, so we can't borrow from there. So 5 from 0 is impossible. So we borrow 1, that's 1. So that means that place is left with nothing. So that becomes 10. Borrow 1 from 10 is left with 9. So that one becomes 10 also. Borrow 1 from 10, left with 9. So that becomes 10. 10 borrow 1, so 10 minus 5 will give us 5. Then that one that is left with 9, 9 minus 7 will give us 2. Then 9 minus 0, 9. Then 9 minus 5 will give us 4, 49 naira 25 kobo. So now going to the final stage now, the content-free shopping involving multiplication of money. Example 1. I buy one pencil for 8 naira 35 kobo. What if I pay for 3 pencils? Okay, so since one pencil costs 8 naira 35 kobo, so it means that 3 pencils will cost, for somebody who does not know how to do multiplication very well, so it's better that person who wants to go in the addition way now. So this one is trying to add the item one after the other. Since there are 3 of them, so the first one plus the second one plus the third one, since they have the same amount, so if you do that, you get that answer. But at the same time, if you multiply it by 3, that one by 3, you still get the same answer. That's what they are trying to explain to us now. So for multiplication involving addition, shopping involving multiplication of money now, so you can add the item one after the other, but at the same time you can multiply based on the number of items. If it's just one item and you are buying many of or more of that. Okay, so now 3 times 5 will give us 15, so we write 5 down, we carry 1. 3 times 3 will give us 9, plus the 1 we carry, that's 10, so we write 0 and still carry 1. 3 times 8 is 24, with the 1 we have carried, that becomes 25. Okay, so remember our dot, count 2 number for kobo side, then other numbers will remain on the naira side. Please, 3 digits cannot appear under kobo side or in the kobo side, so only 2 digits should appear. And that was the mistake that some of you made in the last assignment given to you. I can't imagine somebody giving me 3 digits in the kobo area, even despite I explained in the video sent to you. Please take note of that. For example 2 now, a packet of envelopes costs 26 naira 25 kobo. So what is the cost of 4 packets of envelope? The same way we have done in the first one, you can decide to add one after the other, or you multiply the price of 1 by 4. If you look at it, the same thing has been done. So if you do your multiplication properly, you get the answer. So the answer for the 4 items is 105 naira. Okay, so 4 times 5, 20. So write 0 and carry 2. 4 times 8 and 4 times 2 is 8, with the 2, that's 10. So write 0 and carry 1. 4 times 6 is 24, with 1, 25. So write 5, carry 2. 4 times 8 is 4 times 2 is 8, plus that 2, 10. So 2 digits under kobo, then the remaining digits under naira, so 105 naira. All right, so with that, I welcome you to the end of today's class. Until I come your way again, keep staying at home and keep staying safe. Bye bye.